power back in the hands of the people. You know, this is no game. My wife Rebbe is here, the next First Lady of Pennsylvania. Elect my colleagues in the House and Senate, so I have a Republican General Assembly to put all this into law. Executive orders are just a starting point. We need to follow the Constitution and codify these into law the proper way. And that will happen with the Republican House and Senate, so we have a team. Because politics, as Benjamin Franklin said, is the art of the possible. It is a team sport. And the beautiful thing of our constitutional republic is you get to pick your governor, and you get to fire your governor. And so this election is very important. This part of Pennsylvania has a special place in the history of America, and I believe in God's heart as well, because this is where William Penn, not too far from here, landed in 1682 and prophesied we'd be the seed of the nation. And that prophecy was fulfilled not many years after his death in 1776 down the road in Philadelphia, where the light of liberty was lit. And that moment in time changed the course of human events. And what a legacy this country's had on the world. We're talking about 2 world wars where our men and women liberated other nations, and only land we kept was land to bury our dead. What nation or empire in the history of mankind has ever done that? None. They always conquer and stay. You know, like Caesar, I came, I saw, I conquered. Not in America. We come to set other men and women free. There's an entire generation of Europeans alive today that have not known the stench of war thanks to America. They have never endured such a long period of
He's gonna win, right? What are you gonna do? We're gonna win. We've got a great county here, Doug. Great county. Thank you for coming. I know you got other stuff to do. Thank you. They squeezed us into their schedule. This is one of a million events. Thank you so much. The bar will now be reopened and you can enjoy. But I did want your liberties, my liberties, our freedoms, our grandchildren, our children, their future is at risk. I'm not kidding. Look what they're doing to this country. That they would actually approve and say it's okay to ask an 8th grader what their gender is, and don't tell the parent. What's wrong with this country that we're allowing this? We know. The liberals took over places and are running rampant. And we've sat back and we've watched. And it's always like, oh, I watched the war, but I didn't get involved. It wasn't that close to me. It was over there. Well, guess what, folks? It's now here. It's in your houses. It's in your grandkids' schoolrooms. It's in your children's classrooms. And if you want to leave here tonight and think it was great hearing everybody and just go home and just don't do a thing, shame on you.
We need to vote for Mastriano.
Okay, thank you. I'll finish, Vanessa. Thank you. What we have to do is work for the entire ticket. The entire ticket is what we're working for. It's when it goes to the top, down to the bottom. If we don't get odds to the Senate, we're going to be faced with being the laughing state of the nation that we actually let somebody like that man get on that floor and become a senator. We can't let that happen, guys. It's up to us. They're doing, you should see the schedule. Doug was at 3 things, he's up to 2 more. Dr. Oz is right now doing something. They're all working their butts off. What can you do? What can you do?
More signs tonight.
Signs, calls, get people to get absentee ballots. I just found, I was telling the workers last night, I found a cousin, 2 people in their house, her 2 kids, no absentee ballots. She said mail-in ballots. She said, oh, I didn't, guess what? They got the application this morning. And I'll be checking. That's what you've got to do. You've got to help. Just don't come here and smile and eat the food. That's appreciated. Thank you for your checks. That you can always do. That's always allowed, anywhere, anytime. But seriously, it's up to us. These candidates have worked so hard. I can't tell you how hard these guys have worked this time. The door